why the Eldorado becomes so popular is they must have a lot of money because they need to travel around the world, and she say it's still exciting in modern because modern technology is very good, so we can see Eldorado, but she say it isn't captivating very much because Eldorado is fiction. And my opinion is because Eldorado is made of gold, and I think it isn't exciting since there are many designs more more pretty than gold. There are many things more beautiful than gold, such as memorable designs and the other things, and these are more pretty than gold. So I think it is not still exciting and captivating.
Saha, what do you think about Sejong's opinion?
I think her opinion is good because she said the a city made of gold isn't still exciting because the city's gold is not beautiful. Mm,
Okay, all right. Very good opinion that all of you have shared. Let's go to our main discussion. Wow, look at it. Gold. Now, imagine that you are an explorer in the 1500s. Now, you're searching for El Dorado. What challenges would you face and how would you overcome these challenges? Kayan, you'll be our first speaker, all right? So, John would be the second, and Saha, you're going to be the third.
I think that if we travel to another place and find some other city that we don't know where it is, we must encounter many problems and situations that we meet. So I think we can ride a boat and cross the sea or the river. And in the water, there are many dangerous sea animals and also it can very deep. So I will bring the life jacket. It can prevent us from sinking in the water and the life jacket can make us swim well in the water.
I think Guyan's opinion is good because the challenges are they don't know where it is, and in that situation they can they can face many problems, and is do you think C is most dangerous in that situation?
I think that the water is the most dangerous situation because if we are starving, we can find some food and can settle the problem. But in the sea, not everyone can swim very well, so I think that water can make everyone can die.
I think the weather is a challenge that makes it hard to find gold since we can't change weather. If I meet met natives, I can leave when I avoid them, and if I am hungry, I can live with drinking water or eating other things, but I can't change the weather, so I think weather makes it hard to searching for El Dorado.
Sahat,
I think her opinion is good because she said about the
she
challenging well.
said, we don't say
She's
she said about, it's not correct.
she said the challenge very detailed, and my question is, mm, if you are an explorer, and do you want to go there or not?
I want to go El Dorado because it's made it by with gold and I need a lot of money, so I want to searching for El Dorado.
Mm, My opinion is, I would face tiredness because um, the El Dorado is not extinct, so I think the tiredness can make me very tired, and I would overcome them to eat foods and drink water because food and water can make energy to our body.
I think Soa's opinion is good because I think that we can die because of the starving and hardness of the travel. So if we bring the food and water, we can solve that problem. And my question is to go to the El Dorado, there are many hard problems to solve. Do you want to go to there or not?
Please tell me one more time.
To go to the El Dorado, there are many hard problems to solve. Do you want to go to the El Dorado or not?
I didn't want to go there because the El Dorado is not extinct, and the if I go to El Dorado, going to El Dorado is very hard, and I can be die during the process.
all right, fair enough. Okay, let's go to question number two. Now, what if El Dorado was a real place and it still existed today? Now, how might people react to this discovery? Kayan.
I think all of the people will visit the city and steal the gold because they don't have to work hard to earn money. All of the things in the city are made of gold, so I think that all of the things in there will be stolen. The person that discovers the El Dorado will be very famous and be very rich. Also, everyone likes that person, so I think that the El Dorado Discovery Day will be established.
I think Gaia's plan is good because all of people would visit their full steel gold and they don't need to earn money, and she think a man who discovered El Dorado would be rich and everyone like him. I like the person, and my question is, if you discover El Dorado, do you want to mm, say about El Dorado or make it with secret?
I will make it with the secret because if I tell to other, everyone will visit El Dorado and steal the gold. That can make the El Dorado don't have gold and be same with other city. So I will make it in the secret.
If El Dorado existed, it would have disappeared fastly because it's made of gold, so many people would make an effort to have gold, and by this El Dorado is disappearing, and I think people would find a map to get gold because if they have money they can buy everything and they don't need to earn money.
I think the searching for El Dorado with the map is interesting, and my question is, if you go there by heart, but the former people get the gold, so the El Dorado don't have gold anymore. What will you do?
I want to make a campaign because El Dorado have some exciting mice and many people like El Dorado, but all most of people go there and um, have art of gorgeous. So El Dorado is disappearing. So I want to make a campaign and join there to I will make El Dorado again.
Saha, your microphone.
Okay. I think people will make war to get the area because gold's price is so high. So many people will fight to get the area. So in the process, many people can be died.
I think his opinion is good because everyone can fight with that they must have the gold because they don't have to work very hard to live. So I think I agree with Zoa's opinion. And my question is, if you discover the El Dorado, will you have the gold your own or will you divide with other people?
I would divide with other people because mm, in the process, El Dorado is full of gold. So I think get the old gold is so many money, so I will donate to other one.
You get a lot of money and then you donate it. Now, this question said, if El Dorado was a real place, okay? What if
Okay.
El Dorado is actually somewhere in South Korea? What would you do? Let's start with you, Sojang.
If Eldorado is in South Korea,
Yes. What would you do?
I want to go there because Eldorado is made it with gold, so it is very pretty, and um, I want to listen the history or the fiction of Eldorado because if I know how it can be made, it is more interesting.
What about you, Saha?
Mm, I didn't heard about what number is the question.
Oh, there is no number in the question, just a question. If El Dorado exists, but it's in South Korea, what would you do? How would you feel? Tell us all about that.
I would feel very surprising because the El Dorado in South Korea can be can make South Korea's citizens rich. So I think it will be surprising.
What about you, Kayan?
I think I will be very amazing and I want to travel to there because they are made of the gold and everything will be the gold. So I think I am very curious about that El Dorado.
Hmm. Now, the big question for this unit that we have not answered yet is, I want to hear your own opinion. Tell me, do you think El Dorado really existed? What do you think? Do you think it really existed, or do you think it's just a lie? Let's start with you, Sejong. Do you think El Dorado really existed, and why?
Mm, I think Eldorado is don't exist because in Mice of Eldorado it say when a new ship lost when a new ship dived in lake the gold changed with the water is changed with gold and I think this is a lie because it can't be it, I, because it's so fantasy and
Hmm.
with this I buy this I think Eldorado is a lie and if Eldorado was really exist many people would be rich and the Eldorado would be famous because many people say about that.
If El Dorado really existed, a lot of people will be rich because they've seen El Dorado. Kayan, what about you? What do you think about this? Do you think it really existed, or you think it's just a story?
I think it is just a fiction because El Dorado don't have that picture or some other story that some explorers find and that that means that it was not exist in that time and also in that time if someone finds some El Dorado there will be most very famous rich or some that person that have many gold, but it doesn't, so I think it is just a fiction.
Saha, where do you stand? Is it a fiction or do you think it's true?
I think it is fiction because in the past, mm, uh, the many people searched the El Dorado, but El Dorado is eventually not exist. So I think El Dorado is not exist today.
Hmm. Now, El Dorado is talking about gold. Gold is a treasure that we all have. Now, I want you to tell me what you consider to be your own personal treasures in your life. Now, these personal treasures could be things, it could be people, it could be experiences. But tell me, what are your own personal treasures? So, Jung, let's start with you first.
Um, I think it's family, all a family because um, family is most important in my life because if I have a lot of friends but I don't have family, I think it is sad when I have many friends and if I am really sad, my family also concern me. So I think um, my most important thing is my family.
Saha, what about you? You got to turn on your microphone.
I think my own treasure is my friends and family because if our life without family and friends, it will be very not funny and I will be very unhappy.
All right. Kayan, what about you?
I think the treasure of my own life will be um, my health because if
Hmm.
I become healthy, I can do many things, and if I'm not healthy, that can make me can't have some expensive or precious things. So I think the most precious thing is me.
Your help. Very good opinion, all of you shared. I really, really liked the way you all answered the last question, talking about your own personal treasure. Now, let's go to Unit 6. Saha, tell us about this one.
Mm, the Unit 6 about the famous English idiom, the all roads lead to Rome, and
And
mm,
finished?
mm, yes.
Okay, all right, fair enough. You did it quite okay. Okay, all right. Let's go to our this personal view statement. Now, what do you think is the most impressive aspect of the Roman road system, and why do you think it's impressive? Kayan, let's start with you, Kayan.
I think that it was a very interesting and amazing skill at the time because in that time not every country had their own strong and regular method to build something, but they have. And also in that time there is not the technique and also the machine that they can use to make the road. So I think it is very awesome to make the long road also beautiful.
So John, what do you think about her opinion, and what's yours?
I think Gaia's opinion is good because she say it's very interesting and strong skill to make a load. There are many strong systems in many countries, but Lumen's road system is Lumen's road is very long and strong, and this is interesting skill. And my opinion is, I think their effort is good and valuable. There are many diverse and hard ways to make one load in Lumen, but they make a lot of loads with many ways, and they make a road which people and vehicles also can use, and I think this is also good. In Korea, there are many roads, but the road is made for people, and almost of road is don't made it with a vehicle, so I think this is a disappointing view, but Lumen's road is made it for vehicles and people.
Saha, what do you think about her opinion, and what's yours? Your microphone, Saha.
I think her opinion is good because I also think the Roman road system is awesome, and my opinion is, mm, in my opinion, I think the Roman road system is good because the Roman Empire made the system, so it sounds very interesting.
What's yours? Kayon, what do you think about Saha's opinion?
I think Soa's opinion is good because I think that the Roman Empire's road system is interesting too because it have the it have the regular way to make the road, and they have very long roads that in the past, so I think that it is interesting too.
All right, let's go to our main discussion now. Imagine you are a Roman emperor and you want to build the grandest road of all time. Now, what would be your vision for the road and what would it look like? Soha, first speaker. Kayan, second speaker. Sojang, third speaker. All right, let's go, guys.
Mm, mm, I would make Gold Road because Gold Road looks like wonderful and amazing, and it is it looks very brightly, so I think it is good to see.
I think Soa's opinion is good because it is very good to see because it is very respectful way to make the road. And also in Roman Empire, in Roman Empire, there are there they have many wide territory and also the long road. So I agree with Sua's opinion. And my question is, if you are the person that have idea with making the long road, what can you prefer to make the Roman Empire's road?
Can you tell me again?
If you are the person that you have the idea of the Roman Empire's road, what will you prefer to make the road?
I would prepare. Mm, I would prepare the slave because the slave can make the gold load, and also it is the gold load is can need many people, so to use slave is good.
I
Kayan?
think that it was a very. I think I will make make a road that can walk, ride, occur, and other vehicles like bicycle. I will make a road that does not include the stone on the top of the road, and I will use the light bulb beside the road so that can make people use the road in the night too. I will also draw something on the road that everyone can draw, thus that makes the road very useful and beautiful.
I think Diane's opinion is good because her road is made for car, people, and the other vehicles, and she wanted to put a stone on road because it is very strong, and also she wanted to place a light bulb because they also work in a road in night. And my question is, mm, do you think Roman's road system is most strong?
Your microphone, Kayan.
I think in that time the Roman Empire's road was the most long and also the also long and beautiful useful road because in that time there are not many useful roads, but in the Roman Empire they have long also useful roads. So I think that Roman Empire's road was the best in that time.
So, John,
I I think the economy be good because most of people need to pass our load when they want to go to Rome, but I think there are also bad visions. There are some processes to make one load. They drained marshes, diverted creeks, and cut forests, and tunneled through mountains, and this is harmful to the environment. And they ha- there are also many processes to make one load, so I would I would write the maker's name in the tunnel for respect them.
I think her opinion is good because she said the beautiful grandest road, and my question is, do you think mm, mm, do you think do you want to make the road with stone or wood?
Hmm.
I want to made with stone because stone is more strong than wood. When it rains, wood wet and it can be weak, but stone isn't wet, so I wanted to choose stone.
All right, now let's go to the second one. If the Romans had access to modern road building equipment, how do you think their road system would have been different? Sahar.
I think their road system will be different, because in modern, mm, many things was developed, so I think the road also be more modern and more beautiful.
I think I agree with Zola's opinion because in modern technique, also the Roman Empire's road will be more beautiful and more useful. And my question is, if you if in that time that Roman Empire can use the modern technique and the modern machine in their making roads, what would be changed in that road?
Sahar, did you get the question?
Mm, I didn't heard.
Sahar, if you didn't hear the question, you can say, Kayan, I didn't hear the question, okay? Don't keep silent, okay?
Okay.
if you if you can use the modern technique and modern machine in that time making the Roman Empire's road, what would be changed in that road?
Mm, I think the road uh, will be made by concrete and more mm, more hard and so I think it is more good than past because mm, it is hard.
I think if the technique and machine has in there, it would be more straight, longer, have many layers, and be more useful because if we have the machine, we don't have to use many people to strengthen it. So I think it will be more long and straight, and they can put the cold phone, light, and other things that can be used in many situations, so I think that it will be more perfect.
I think Gaia's opinion is good because she say it'll be more perfect because it it would be more straight and useful when use machine and they don't I, they don't need to people work so it is more useful and my question is mm, mm, do you think romance road system is also a culture of Loma?
I think it is one of the culture of Roma because it is the way to make the roads that used in the past, so I think it is one of the long tradition of the Rom.
I think the roads are be more stronger, but I don't have a but it don't have a traditional mode when we use modern road building equipment. The roads are strong because we use modern road building equipment, but there aren't any traditions. We need to protect many traditions, so some people have a bad vision of it.
Mm, I think her opinion is good because the Roman Empire's road to be moderning is good idea, and my question is, do you think Pastor's road is good or modern road is good?
I think a modern road is more strong than past, but past's road is also strong, and it's made it by people. So I think past's road is more better than modern.
All right, very good opinion from all of you. Good job today. Let's take one last question. Right, the title of this unit is "All Roads Lead to Rome." All right. Now, the meaning is this. This is the meaning. It's an idiom. So I said in the beginning that it's an idiom. Now, the meaning is that when you make a lot of effort to do something, you would at the end you would get the same result. All right. So if you want to be successful, if you make a lot of efforts towards being successful, one day you would be successful. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you believe that this is true? that all the methods of doing something will achieve the same result in the end? Or do you think there are different ways to achieve the same result? Let's start with you, Sojung.
Mm, I think if there are different ways, but I think it isn't have a same result because mm, there are many different results. When I study hard on one subject, I can have a good result of test or not. If I have a mistake, I can't have a good result. So I think these don't have a same result.
So, how? What do you think?
Hmm, I think the old method of doing something will achieve the same result in the end. Not is true because the old method get the same result is, I think it is nature fact, and I think there are different ways to achieve the same result that the change the way to more simple or more difficult.
Kayan, what about you?
I think it I think it is not real because um if there are many way to achieve same thing, but if we try to be hard to achieve something more, I think it can bring more good results. So I disagree with it.
All right, guys. Very good opinion from all of you today. Let's clap for ourselves, guys. Good job. Good job today. Good job. Good job. All right. Try to enjoy your evening and let's see you next week, okay? All right. Good
Okay,
night and goodbye.
bye.
Bye.